Current weather conditions at 3:48 Mountain Standard Time, 5:48 Eastern Time. Welcome to your weather forecast. Heavy rain in Toronto, Ottawa right now, Montreal as well. Heavy snow with the same system from stateside, and I'll show you later. And we got a cold polar vortex coming down in the prairies in Alberta. Gonna bring heavy snows maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow with that cold Arctic air moving in. And temperatures are dropping to minus 45 in Banff, Alberta, and Calgary, minus 41 without wind chill. So we got lots to talk about. Atlantic Canada, at the storm's heading. Look at that Quebec City drifting snow right now. We got lots to talk about. Windy conditions in Vancouver because look at that cold front moving in. Rain, some snows, 1 to 2 centimeters of snow. And look at that high of minus 8 in Vancouver on Friday. So cold Arctic air, but won't last long. But still, polar vortex going everywhere across Canada. And Calgary, temperatures are dropping now. Today was 0, and now look at that. It is minus 12 right now. And tomorrow, high of minus 19. So minus 20 tonight, minus 19 tomorrow. So temperatures ain't climbing that much. Then we are heading to the deep freeze. Look at that. Minus 40 on Friday night. That's without wind chill. Dangerous cold. Remember, when you walk your pets, check on them to make sure they don't have frostbite. And yourself as well, and your friends, and your parents. All just check on each other. Edmonton as well. Cold Arctic air. And look at that. Temperatures are dropping near minus 40. And like I said, there's an Arctic cold blast that will bring heavy snows at times in some areas of Alberta. So we go today, as you can see, heavy blasts of snow around 11 p.m., 9, 10 p.m. hour in Calgary with that cold Arctic air mass that's filtering down. And I'll show you just filtering down. This is 5 a.m. tomorrow, 10 a.m. And then we go to tomorrow. Look at the purples just going down. And it will keep getting colder from there. So be surprised when you see a heavy burst of snow at some point and it will go away like 30 minutes later. It's that time. It is that cold Arctic air mass just filtering down. So rain, burst of heavy snow at times. Then as we get into Thursday night for Banff, look at that. Low of minus 43. And not even doesn't stop from there. Look at that Friday. Minus 45. That is cold. And overnight low. Minus 43 on Friday night. And look at the wind chill. Minus 48. So here's the town of Banff. As you can see, the Arctic air mass filtering in. And look at that. This is 12 p.m. Thursday. Minus 30 at 12 p.m. This is without the wind chill. Then temperatures just keep free falling from there. Then we go to Friday, minus 38. Look at that. Then we headed to the night, evening hours. That's when it gets really dangerously cold. White means very dangerous cold. Now we got to move on to further east here because we got lots to talk about on the east side. First, Winnipeg, cold. Still not that cold though, like Alberta, but Winnipeg will still get that polar vortex and minus 20s. Overnight lows, minus 24, minus 25. Medicine Hat, warm right now, then the polar vortex will come and close to minus 40. Before we head to eastern Canada, now we go to Yellowknife. Minus 40s, minus 38. They are used to it, and it's coming down to us. Now, this is current weather conditions at 3:54 Mountain Standard Time. 5:54 Eastern Time. This is current tornadoes on the ground. This is a great radar to see. So this is stateside. That same storm system that's moving to eastern Canada, look at that. It's a far line from the Gulf of Mexico and the States. Right now, this is 2 tornadoes on the ground live. We could actually see it live. This is insane. This is a great radar. And again, heading into Canada, eastern Canada. So you got the warm from the Gulf of Mexico, moisture, then it heads to eastern Canada. And then you get these 2 air masses colliding. Then you get wind and snow for Canadian side of the border. So as we zoom out into this region of the state side and Canadian side, you can see there's a bunch of warnings. And so the city of Toronto will see 20 to 35 millimeters of rain with this system. Then Ottawa and Montreal will see snow, then turning into rain later on as the temperatures will climb. Winter storm warnings for 10 to 20 centimeters of snow for Ottawa, Montreal, risk of freezing rain, then turning into rain. And the snow is still intensifying at this time. So this is 5:57 Eastern time now. Look at this. This is dark purple snow, and it's going to be heavier later on. So let's move back to show you. So look at how intensifies it gets. Then the temperatures will climb as the warm front moves in later on, 5 a.m. And Montreal, let's go to Montreal now. Ignore that. The computer models are crazy. There is no such thing as 20 to 50 centimeters of snow with the system. So the computer models are just wacky right now. But it is 10 to 20 centimeters of snow for Ottawa. So Montreal into the heavy snow right now, blowing, drifting snow. The winds are even the problem. The winds are at 55 right now. So with these winds, you know, blowing, drifting snow, visibly 0 times. So here's heavy snow, then turns into rain, then it will have some little spotty showers there and there. Then tomorrow at noon, the sun will come out. For Ottawa, it will be earlier at 10 a.m. Montreal, the sun will come out at 12 p.m. on Wednesday. Quebec City, different story. They're getting pounded with snow right now. And yeah, they're getting it. The snow is intensifying. Then there's another storm system for Ontario, Quebec. So I'll keep you updated with that one. St. John's, Newfoundland, -6 tomorrow. Mix of sun and cloud with blowing, well, with mix of sun and cloud with a little bit of snow in the morning. Then possible. Then tomorrow night snow as well. Then freezing rain on Thursday. Just 2 to 5 millimeters in the morning. Then in the afternoon, 30% of precipitation. Halifax, lots of rain, 20-50 millimeters of rain, and some snow in the morning. Then it'll turn into heavy rain in the afternoon. And then the other storm system, like I'm talking about for Ontario, Quebec, will pass through Atlantic Canada. Charlottetown, PEI, heavy rain. Then Thursday, mix of sun.